because, you know, it's such a beautiful day. You can see all the light coming through the window. And what we're going to do? C++. So, what I am wanting to do today is a sort of multiplayer chat server with a GUI. Let me rephrase that. I have made a painting tool. Where is it? I don't know. I don't think it's here. Did I make it on Windows? Oh, if I did, that would be bad. Anyways, I made a painting game, and I just want to make it multiplayer with chat. So that's the point. That's the thing I'm trying to do today. So step 1 is to actually make the chat server. Allow communication between 2 separate devices. Yeah. And I might be a bit tired today because I only had about 400 milligrams of coffee, so it's really not enough. Okay, so I might simplify the process. I did actually find this repository, which looks interesting. So this guy already made the server for me, or for us, because this is communism. We will now copy his code. If this doesn't work, then I will make my own TCP server, but I want to get on to actually making the paint game multiplayer. So the server is just like a side thing. So let me see if I can actually set this thing up without it leaking my IP. So clone the repo. Wait, before I get into anything more, this is a TCP server. Okay, let's clone this thing. First, I will make multiplayer paint. Okay, then we'll do that. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to the VOD viewers. When the stream ends, people come watch from VODs. Like in yesterday's stream, there was only about 500 people that came to watch the actual video, but then you see it's got 1,000 views now. So that means 500 extra people since the end of last stream until now came to watch the stream, and they're VOD viewers. They're who I'm talking to. Keep it up. Thank you. Bro, I'm 17 and you learned complete C++ at 16. Yeah? So you've been programming in C++ for 1 year, and you're a master at it. Well done, mate. Oh, guess what I forgot? I don't think this repo is going to work. But wait, should I even have music? Should I have one stream without music? You know what? I think I'll keep it without for now. Since we've already got an error, I need to keep my width high. All right, people, please give us your opinions. I'm asking, should we have a no music stream? We'll see what happens. You learned JavaScript at 17. Oh, hello, Mohammed. There's like 18 Mohammeds. I'm not sure if I'm talking to the right Mohammed. Okay. Make the build. Let's try this. I'm gonna give this 2 more tries to actually build the repository. If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna make my own TCP server. Build and cd build. Make the build and cd build. And then make. No targets found. What is going on here? Bro, you're 15, you want to learn C++ for competitive coding? I already know Java and Python. Can you help me find the best resources? It seems like there's a lot of minors here. Someone about an hour ago commented on my previous stream saying, can you do JavaScript content? Actually, let me show you that. That was actually pretty funny. Hopefully I don't get JavaScript haters. But I said now we don't do JavaScript down there. Well, is it on this one? Bro, I'm 15. Please upload more JavaScript. And I said, we don't do JavaScript around these parts. So, yeah. Resources for C++. If you go in the Discord server, link above my head, there's going to be a C++ channel here. You can click great C++ learning resources. They're pretty good. Okay, seems like I can't do this. CD TCP chat. Okay. Make the build and CD build. Nah. Alright. We're doing this. We're going to be raw dogging this, people. We cannot clone this repo. It's clearly broken. Oh. Okay. Make. Nope. Make. I give up. Okay. Okay. You're working on a startup called Pixivo. You're 14. Let's check this out. You're 14. Are you even allowed to do that? Founded in 2005. All right, buddy. Oh, that's a different one. All right. Well, good luck with your thing. Yo, bro, just came across your stream. I'm 18-2 GG's. Sick, bro. You programming as well? Devorak. Since you have a dev in your name, I am guessing you do. What's my goal? Just to learn as much as possible, have as much fun while programming, and be entertaining. My form of entertainment in my live streams is normally me failing. So if you like watching people fail, then my stream is perfect for you. I don't think I've completed a project on this stream in a very long time. Yeah, funny. Okay. Soccer.h, we need to create the server then. So let's check out the man page, because I completely forgot. Is it like that? No, okay. Nope, I'm doing this wrong. Let's open. libc. Create a file. That is not what I... what is it called again? You have to click Pixivo below the Pix thing. Oh, okay. Long gone, bro. I can just read the man page from here. So this manual page is a part of the POSIX programming manual. The Linux implementation of this interface may differ. By the way, we got more people saying yes to no music, so there's going to be a no music stream, apparently. Main sockets header. Dot header, not HPP. Sock adder. Okay, where's the first thing we gotta do? Open. No. The first thing you do, you gotta bind some sort of IPs. I don't remember. What's the first thing to do when creating a TCP server? You create a socket. Facts. Socket. Don't mind my sunglasses, by the way. They're prescription. I cannot see without them currently. Socket. Right. There are no functions here. Oh, here it is. Accept, bind, connect, peer. We're gonna need bind, definitely. We're gonna need send. We're gonna need connect. We're gonna need receive and listen. But where's the actual socket? Oh, here it is. Beautiful. Okay, let's read this. So, socket. Create an endpoint for communication. We need to have a socket for the server and the client. So int I don't need to make this functional. Okay. Socket returns integer. I don't know why. The socket function shall create an unbound socket in a communications domain and return a file descriptor, so int is a file descriptor, that can be used in later function calls that operate on sockets. The file descriptor shall be located as described in section 2.14. So, int server file descriptor equals socket int domain. So, creating a socket of type in domain. Okay. So, what are the possibilities for domain? The communications domain, so like TCP or whatever. You do front-end development, you just made this alt account to post things, but I'm not a smart fella like you. Bro, don't say I'm a smart fella, I'm really the opposite. I've been struggling with C++ for the past year. Seriously not a smart fella. What are you trying to do, bro? I'm making a chat server with a GUI. Hopefully I can make this whole stream. Hopefully I can make it this stream. Hello, Bob Ross. You beautiful man. You are ignoring my DMs on Discord. The domain argument specifies the address family using the communications domain. The address family is supported by the systems I implementation defined. So, errors. So where are the domain examples, eh? Sys socket header. Let's find it. We need to find domain examples. Datagram. Okay, domain. AFINet. So we need AFINet then, because that's IPv4. So AFINet int type. Bro, it's my GitHub. It's this. /codegib23. I like the number 23 because it's the day I was born. Mwahaha. Okay, there you are. Bob reacted a thumbs up. Is Bob autistic? I'm joking, we all are. Yo, what's up, mate? KQRTA. How does one pronounce such a beautiful name? Hello, Mohammed. You're the third Mohammed this stream so far. Hello, Mohammed. How are you? Unsigned integer type. Yeah, I'm surprised. It seems like people really do not like to have music in a stream. Interesting. Okay. So the type argument specifies the socket type, which determines the semantics of communication over the socket. Like I know what the word semantics means. A branch of linguistics. Does Blood think we're in a French cuisine? Yo. Rigorous mathematical. I don't see how that's got any relevance. I'm the one who helps you installing Arch. Oh, that's you, is it? I swear that Mohammed had a different name. But if it's you, welcome back. You like the music, you're like one of 4 people. The following socket types are defined. Implementations may specify additional socket types. So it's actually being kind of racist, this man file. It's giving in the type possibilities, but it's not giving domain possibilities. Okay. S-stream. Provide sequence reliable. If it's reliable, it's got to be TCP. Socket dgram. So, which are connectionless. Unreliable. So that means it's UDP. Right? So TCP is the reliable one. TCP, yeah. And UDP is connectionless. Yeah. So we want TCP because we want to get all of the data from these monkeys. Sockstream. And then protocol. If protocol is 0, 1 is chosen automatically, returns a file descriptor. So if it does automatically, why would I, waste some extra brain cells trying to figure out what it is? So I'll just put 0 there. We'll figure it out. Can you answer my question? Oh, I didn't see it. So what exactly are you learning in C++? Have you done DSA before, or are you using libraries of C++? Well, I'm learning as much as possible to do C++. I'm not specializing in one specific field. I'm spreading my wings as much as possible. I don't want to dig myself a hole and sit there forever. I've tried learning loads of libraries. My favorite one so far has got to be Raylib. Raylib's pretty cool. But I want to start learning the Linux API because that is really insane. Have I done DSA before? No. I've done only basics. Really, really, really basic stuff. If you'd ask me any question, 99% of the time I would fail. So not really. Because I'm fully self-taught. I didn't see a point to start learning DSA yet. Mohammed Chan. Oh, thank you, bro. I didn't realize that was your name. You're making Windows from scratch. Okay, buddy. What's next? Socket, listen, receive, connect. So we probably need to connect first. So connect and then... Oh, is it bind? I don't know if it's bind or connect. Bind or connect. Bind a name to a socket. Connect a socket. So what's the difference between connect and bind? What's the difference between connect and bind? What is the difference, my friend? Connect and bind system calls associate the socket file descriptor to an address, typically an IP port. So they both associate the file descriptor to an address. What's the difference? Let's find out where exactly bind and connect comes into the picture. So server uses bind and client just uses connect. Interesting. So yeah, okay. Server bind, client connect. That's the difference. Blind associates the socket with the local address. Server binds and client connect. So okay, so that means that we're just gonna be doing I already forgot. That means we're doing bind now. And connect is for the client. So I'll put that over there. I will actually keep this up for later. This is extremely useful. I want to save this. This image is really useful. That is really useful. Can I save this? Multiplayer. So this is gonna be server. Wait, hold up. Server client architecture. Yay. Actually, I'll keep that up as well. Whatever. Bind. Okay. Yeah, I saw an old video of you. Are you still buying that Vegas Pro subscription? Oh, you're talking about. I think I pirated that. Sorry, I think I privated that video. What did I release it again? It might be public. You're talking about the video that I was saying how am I gonna become a millionaire? Yeah, I'm still doing the same plan. I'm still following the same plan. I did actually buy Vegas Pro. I bought a lifetime subscription for Vegas Pro 26. It's how I edit all my videos, and I love Vegas Pro. I've been using it. I've been pirating Vegas Pro for like 5 years, so it's about time I finally paid the developers that made it. They can't sue me anymore because I did actually buy it. No. So have you learnt the basic syntax and what next? Use of enum, structs, pointers, especially pointers, and are you doing any DSA questions to get the logic? Yeah, I've learnt enum, structs, pointers, and that. They're basic stuff. But DSAs, I haven't had a need to touch it really. So not really, no. Mohammed just saying things. What did Mohammed say? Yeah, he's kind of just waffling around. He's LARPing. Mohammed is the biggest LARPer in the stream until the 9-year-old comes. What's his name? Alex. Until he comes. Okay. Bind. So it returns int. The bind function shall assign a local socket address to a socket identified by the scripter socket that has no local socket address assigned. Sockets created with the socket function are initially unnamed. They are identified only by the address family. Takes the following arguments. Socket specifies the file descriptor. Easy, we have that already. Address points to the socket address structure containing the address to be bound to the socket. What? Address len. Okay, this is getting tricky now. I might as well do error checking as well. That sounds pretty cool. So let's do this. But what the hell does it return? I don't think it returns anything useful. Upon success, it returns 0. Yeah, so it's useless. Okay. So bind file descriptor, server file descriptor, socket address. So what the hell is this? Give the socket file descriptor the local address, which is len bytes long. Do I gotta make my own struct? Sock address. Does anyone know what's going on here? Sock address. It might be in here. Okay. How does one define sock address? Bro, check the blocked message. For me, it says all messages are visible. So there's no messages blocked for me. Oh, here it is. Struct. What? Sock address. Restrict. No. Hmm. Hmm. Address family socket address. Okay. I think I'll try this one. Unless you missed it. I think it was under the dogs. I missed it, eh? So socket address includes the following members, but I guess you could just use this information, but I would like an actual example, which I don't see any here. I see only socket address storage, which is different. Hello, Dr. Cheese. Mr. Dr. Cheese. Were you having an argument earlier, Mr. B? I can't tell if that was passive aggression or actually an argument. No, sir. Okay, good. I don't think I'm doing this right. Saf family T. What is that? Saf family T should be an unsigned int. If it's just an unsigned int, just call size T. Hi, bro. Do you use a list of topics, or how do you know what to study? I just study what sounds cool to me. But in the Discord server, there are some topics that I have done in an organized manner. You would look good in earrings. Okay, buddy. Could Gabe using Ubuntu? If you see me use Ubuntu, I might say hi. And if you see me running Arch, I'm a talkative guy. Mohammed, what? What is bro waffling on about? What? Unsigned int. Okay. Address. So I can just call this address here, I think. No, I can't. Soak len t. Give the size file descript the local address, which is len byte. Isn't that just size of that returns bytes? Soak address. Okay, I've still got an error. I've got an error. What's the error? Redefinition of your mom. Okay. So maybe what I did there is like a C thing. You don't need to do that in C++. So redefinition of that. All right, calm down. Calm down me. Soak adder. Okay, good now. Cannot convert soak adder to const soak adder. Okay, buddy. Fine. I will just make this const. And is it a pointer as well? I hope it's not. Fuck it is. Oh. That's not good. I don't know why it's a pointer. It compiles. I'm not going to complain anymore. If it compiles, it compiles. I mean, I don't really have any complaints about that. What? Okay. Hello, Alex. Yes, you have actually been summoned. We've been slandering you, Alex. How do you feel about that? Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. What are you doing? New Apple game? I'm just making a chat server, really. I added a text on the left side of the screen. Is that visible? Make a reference. Oh, I didn't know that. Really? You think, should it be referenced? Wait. So if I put the reference there, it makes it const, whatever the hell. Am I Muslim? No. I am Christian. But I know a few Muslim terms. I'm a Christian Romanian from Middle East. No, sorry. What the hell? Not Middle East. I meant to say Eastern European. J3 RAM. Bro, I don't know what you're on about. Bro, go to the main docs of what you were looking at earlier and about file descriptor. There was an example. Oh, sick. File this. Bro's lying. Bro's lying. Specifies the file descriptor. Bro is a liar. Okay. So that should be good then. I don't see anything else. After bind, it's let me look at my help. It's here. Bind, listen. Let's listen. Listen for socket connections and limit the queue of incoming cons. So int. Is it another useless? Yeah, it's useless. So it returns nothing. Listen. Let's listen. Let's listen for you, man. Listen for socket. File descriptor. Is socket the file descriptor? The socket argument is not a valid file descriptor. Oh, so that means it has to be a file descriptor. Okay, so server file descriptor. In backlog, n connection request will be queued. Let's say 3. So I don't get DDoSed. You sound Arab. I sound European, my friend. What's up, Gabe? Ether codes. Hello. Did I study C? No, I did not. It hands over the pointer to bind. I'm a good YouTuber. Thank you very much. I'm not yet, though. I'm getting there. Trying my best. What's the OS? Debian 13. Debian 13. What am I doing? Chat server, bro. You got to be at least 24. Nah, I am 18. I'm 18, bro. This function shall mark a connection mode socket specified by the socket argument as accepting connections. So should I put this in a while loop? Or does this have its own thread? I'm not going to get an answer, am I? I'm not. I think it blocks the whole thread, the main execution. What happens if you give me mod? I can't give a 9-year-old mod. Stop asking. I've got a really sore throat. I might go get a bonbon. That was French. A bonbon. A sweet. To calm my throat. Okay, I guess there's nothing else to do. Receive then. So accept. Block until there are... Oh, so it is a while loop then. Bloody hell, mate. Block until there are connection. Okay, before I put this in a while loop, I'm going to test out. So clearly it is not blocking the main thread. Wait. I'm confusing myself now. Let's just not talk about it. While true. Well, should we have a flag? Wait, who's LARPing? Mohammed. 14-year-old senior dev. What? Legoland. Mohammed and Alex should have a LARP off. Oh. Dude, that sounds... I don't know who's going to win, to be honest. Like, a 14-year-old versus a 9-year-old. A 9-year-old who knows about Arch Linux rising. It's going to be a tough one. Loop concept. While loop works, right? Oh, do I put the listen in the while loop? Is that how it works? That just doesn't work apparently. What? Well, it returns... okay, I guess I'll put it in a while true. Let's try that again. Okay, now we have the loop working. So I think at this point in the program is when I would implement threads. Because I think it might be blocking the main execution. I really don't know. I mean, it's allowing me to type in text, so it should be fine. And currently, you guys can't hear, but my fans in my computer to the right of me are like blowing up. Use flag. What flag? And I might put like a sleep function, but that means I need to... What's it called again? Literals, right? Kernel. Is that gonna work? I don't think it will. Oh, that did nothing. Let's test it out. Hey, it works! It works! I cannot believe that. It actually works. I'm so proud of myself. Right. Tokyo Spliff is live. He definitely does not know who I am, bro. Don't waste your time going to a stream asking if he knows who I am. He definitely doesn't. I've only been like a YouTuber for like 12 months, basically. I am still irrelevant. You're entering third semester CS next month. What do you think of the insane desk killing that's happening to juniors? Desk killing, what's that? Reduce the level of skill. Oh. Well, with that definition, that's awful because people that actually love programming, they're not gonna like it anymore. If you're removing their needs to actually program and learn, well, they're gonna hate working. They're gonna hate their career. So it doesn't sound good at all. The desk killing. Fast fetch. While I read the live chat, I will LARP real quick. There you are. How long have you been learning C++? 12 months. 12 months, my friend. Tokyo Spliff is live, though. That guy is live for like 12 hours in a row. Check out Accept. I will. But I had to do a bit of LARPing first, so, you know what I mean? Bro, what is my name? You talking to me? I don't know. He ignored my message, but one day. What? Yeah, of course he ignored your message. I mean, who the hell is Code Blood? Like, you know what I mean? How long have you been coding for? I've been doing C++ for 12 months. Hello, Original. Finally, we got a mod in. Oh, finally a trusted adult came in. Watching your live to hopefully learn something. Hopefully you do. Hopefully we all learn something. That's one of the main points I'm live streaming. So I can learn and everyone can learn as well. Bro, is MCA worth it in it? Bro, do I look Indian? I don't even know what MCA means. I've never heard of that. You gotta. I recommend you ask Coding Jesus. That guy knows more about India than I do. Bro, got a good PC. You must dual boot. Yeah, I do dual boot. I have Windows 11 and thingamabig. You need to listen once. Man page accept. I'm not giving you my Insta. You've been studying coding for 2 years, but you still don't know how to do it. Well, it's a long process, bro. You cannot. Even 2 years is really not a lot. 2 years is baby numbers. You're supposed to be doing this for at a minimum 5 years, really, to grasp what the hell is going on. And don't think that I know what I'm doing. I really don't. I've only been programming C++ for 12 months, so don't get any wrong ideas. What up? Oh, Common Luke, yo. What's good, bro? Who's the best LARPer? I got no clue. Alex, you're the 9-year-old who knows about, what was it, Rising Linux, bro. Okay. Yeah, take it slow, man. Okay, we need to do accept now. It takes in the sock file descriptor. Let's try that. So apparently we don't need to do this while loop. So then I'll put this up here. And we got an error. The value, wait, hold up. Let me read this. Okay, apparently I can't. So we only listen once, it seems, and then accept. Accept is in the while loop, right? Block until there are connections. Hey, what's up? Where's accept? I had accept somewhere. Apparently I don't. The man page is what we need though. So file descriptor and then sock address nullable restrict. Oh, so it's just the same address from earlier. Right. It's not gonna help me? Okay. Address. Hold up. What am I doing? I'm editing the wrong thing. That's crazy. Except, and this is in the while loop, while except file descriptor, sock address, and it takes the reference. Address length is size of address. That should be it. Multiplayer paint sounds sick. Yeah, I have made on a previous video a sort of paint application with the Windows 8. Was it Windows? I'm not sure. I made it with Raylib. That's what I do know. It was a few months ago, so I kind of forgot. But so that's currently a single player thing, and I want to somehow make it multiplayer. Here it is. So it's on this GitHub, CPP Paint app. It's only like 100 lines of code, but I kind of want to make it multiplayer. Maybe I'm shooting for the stars and it won't work, but we'll see. My only question is, how would I actually send the data from the client to the server? Because it's not like you're sending an integer. You got to send some actual custom data. So if I do make a struct, for example, with all the data that I'm going to send to the server, I think it's just going to get a bit complicated there. I'm not sure how I would do that, because how would the server even know what that struct is if it's a custom data type? I really have no clue how I'm gonna implement that. But so clenty, you gotta pass it into bind. Okay. See if this works though. No. Oh, okay. Somehow it's still running. So this is implying to me that they are running on separate threads. I mean, if it did, we caught the error somehow, and I didn't mean to do that. It's a type soclent. Okay. Guys, can we keep it in English, please? I do not understand the Indian language. Need to do the moderators. Use a for loop. Well, you only use a for loop when you know how many iterations. Except block until there are connection from client. I don't get that. Do I do a while true then? Cause I don't. Except return 0 or -1. So, guys, we're gonna LARP our way out of this. LARPing is the only destination. Wait, where's my code? Bruh. It just deleted everything. Oh. Okay. While true. What this shows Debian 13. There's a code example in bind to man page. Aren't we on accept, bro? Okay. Accept file instructor. Server file instruct. What am I building? Building a kind of chat server. The chat server is going to be used in a bigger project. Invalid conversion from long unsigned int. So I'm not doing this right. Let's start from scratch. So after bind, listen, that's done. Then accept, block until there are connection from client. Accept a new connection on the socket. So in accept socket, instruct socket address, restrict address. All right, Devarak, see you later. You send a link in Discord. The length of the address is greater than the length of the simplified socket address structure. Why? Listen has to be on its own. Accept has to be on its own thread. The accept function shall fail if. The third parameter is confusing me. Address lane. So address is address len bytes long, so they're both the same then. I did this like 4 times. How does it not work? Invalid conversion from your mom to soc len t. Just like soc address tiad, you need soc len t len. Alright, I'll check the Discord. Bind. This is the example. Bind. Listen. Mohammed, I'm not going to click on your link right now. We're trying to code. Successfully. In quotation marks. Bind listen. Bind listen accept. File descriptor that peer address size. So where is peer address size? Soc len t. So I need to make a soc len t, which is what? Don't know. Soc len t address size, I guess. Address size. Damn it, didn't work. We still got another error. It's the same error. Invalid conversion. Ah, wait, I know I did wrong. I forgot to put the reference. Okay. It works now. It works. Address size. Mm-hmm. Block into the connections. So there has to be a while loop then. It has to. I mean, I don't understand how it would work without a while loop. Please work. Peer address size is size of peer address. What's a pair got to do with this? Peer address. What about it? Peer address size is size of peer address. What's peer address then? Peer address is soc len t. No. Soc address. Yeah, but I don't have UN. Do I need to? I might need to change my soc address to soc address underscore UN. That might be the way. I saw a Stack Overflow page about this. That versus that. Struct socket address is a generic definition. It is used by any socket function that requires an address. Oh, so UN means Unix. It specifies it's a specific kind of address family. Right. So we can just use sock address then. I don't think I want to change it. I don't really want to. Hi, which Linux distro am I using? Hello, Fred. I'm on Debian 13. Debian 13, my beloved. It feels weird having no music in the stream. Normally I'd be very stimulated by now. But it's really chill. It's very chill even without music. So I need to read. So if accept, then read or receive. Read or receive, which one? What's the difference between read and receive? Read will do the same thing, but send and receive offer much greater control. We're gonna do receive because we are better. We are better. Why does it say chat is disconnected? What's going on? Yo, it says, wait, is my stream dead? OBS is cutting out. We're gonna have a break. I've got to see what's going on. Hold up. Are we good? Hello? Hello? Okay, we're good. We're good. Hello, my friend. Good choice. I'm not C++ pro, but it's very important. It is one of the most important languages. Gabe, do IP adder. Original, are you here? Original. Trusted adult. Smite this child. Smite this child for 5 minutes. We shall not have such requests. I don't speak Brazil, bro. I do not speak your language, my friend. Alex. Read. Let's see. Receive then. So, receive a message from a connected socket. Oh, we need a buffer, and it's void pointer. I love void pointers. I did a stream like 6 days ago where I learned for the first time about void pointers, and I've been in love with them ever since. They're just so cool, right? Like you can put any data type you want, bruv. You're telling me I can put any data type. That's sick, right? Okay. Here we're gonna do have character array buffer buffer. How should it be? How big should it be? We need to be some pro C larpers right now. 124 bytes. That sounds pretty larpy. Okay. Receive. So file server file descriptor. Buffer is buffer. Because we're British, you know, we are British. We make our variables with a at the end. And that. Size T. Number of bytes read from buff. How am I supposed to know that? Size TN. That's probably going to be the best argument name that they've ever given in the whole API. Socket buffer length. Oh, it's length. Specify the length in bytes of the buffer. Bro, I'm pretty sure you can find out yourself. We're going to be extra smart and make this in a variable. Buffer len. I know, you know, I am Brazilian. Your YouTube is BR and just recommended you. You know, I get a load of Brazilians. Pause. Loads of Brazilians come to my stream and I do not know why. My analytics are filled with Brazilian people. I really don't know why. I mean, I love Brazilian music. I don't know if maybe the YouTube algorithm analyzed my brain cells and saw maybe I have 0.1% Brazilian blood in me. Who knows? Although that's very unlikely because I was born on the other side of the world in Romania. So, buffer len. Flags. We love flags. Specify the type of message reception. Values of this argument are formed by logically ORing 0 or more of the following values. Huh. Minecraft villager air. Message peak. Nope. OOB. Can I do a 0, please? I shall place in a 0. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. So, should we print out the buffer? Oh, bloody C style arrays, bro. Nope. Calm yourself. Character C. I actually don't know how to read from this. How does one read from a character array? I will figure that out later. Let's just print out C, see what happens. You get that? C. See what happens. Can you build an operating system in C++? Of course I can. Who can't? Oh, my throat really hurts. I appreciate your dedication. I appreciate your kind words, Morphine. Bro, please play an Austrian painter on your stream. Oh, hello, Neon Void. It's been a while since you came. Okay, what's next? So we read it, we write it. I don't think we need to do that. Let's close. So let's close. Close. What's close? Is there no close? Close man page. Man close. Close is a file descriptor that no longer refers to any file and may be reused. Okay, it seems like we need to include this. So include unistd.h. Include unistd.h. It's not gonna work. No, apparently not. File descriptor. Lovely. And just like that, the server is finished. Original, I said 5 minutes, please. Word in binaries few 0 and 1. Thank you, original. Word hello bird in binary is a few 0 and 1. Facts, bro. Whatever that means. So the server is done. Let's make the client. NVM. Client is way simpler. It's gotta be. What's the header file? I completely forgot the header files I needed. Sys sockstream. Sys socket.h. And unistd. Unistd.h. Include sys socket.h. Okay, so socket That's the file descriptor. So client file descriptor is socket in domain. Our domain is AFINet. Type is sock stream. Protocol 0. I'm trying to do this without looking at a cheat sheet. So you make the socket. You got to connect, right? So connect struct. Sock address. Sock adder. Sock lnt len. Okay. Sock lnt adder len. Okay. What's next? Isn't it receive? Connect. I need to send. So while true, send. I need to make a buffer as well for this one. Client buffer 124. Hold on. File descriptor. Buffer. Size n. Buffer size. Wait. Does bro think this is Python? Oh my days. I didn't mean to do that. Although it is fine if you're like writing constants. I didn't mean to use snake case, but since I've already done it, I'll just go with it. Flags, 0 flags. But what do we send? Let's put in some test data. Okay, we've got 2 errors. We didn't close the file, did we? Close client. What's the error? That's not what I meant. G++ client. What the hell is going on? Is the heart reaction too much? No, you can react whatever you want. It's completely your human right, isn't it? Might be worth switching to your second account. Can I put my payload in your socket? Ooh. Stop the riz, please. Stop the riz. I cannot handle your riz. Man, I don't know anything you are doing, but I appreciate it. Sorry to be a noob. Dude, I'm a noob as well. I don't really think there's much difference between me and a noob. I'm still a beginner, bro, but thank you. Why did you do that? I typed it's a joke. It doesn't matter what you think is a joke or not. Mod's gonna do what mod's gonna do. Original. Hey, don't blame the mods, blood. They're just doing their job. Bro, should I buy a paid course? I would not recommend a paid course. I have not bought a paid course. I bought 1 paid course in my entire life. That's a lie. I bought 2. One was in 2020 when I was learning Unity, when I was 12 years old. I was learning C# Unity. And it was kind of a useless course, but yeah. Second course was for Python, and it was, where is it? App Brewery. It was this one. I forgot the name of the Udemy course, but it's 100 days of Python. So that's what I bought. And it was really worth it. I do recommend that, but you don't need it. You really don't need it. The things I learned there, I could have learned really literally anywhere else. So, no, I don't recommend buying any courses. Just learn for free, like what I'm doing. Explain to me colonizer. Can someone explain to me what colonizer is so I can explain it to Sean? I got no clue what that is. Alex. Don't make original mute this account as well. When stuff like that happens, Alex, just move on. Just move on. Like, leave it alone. Okay. So, it seems like I have missed a semicolon. Very cool. I indeed have missed a semicolon. Wow. Missing a semicolon in the big 26. Array must be initialized with a... Kill yourself. C++ forbids converting a string to a char. Blood, you told me to put a curly braces there. Guys, look, whoever said whoever thought that I was ever good at C++, how dare you for thinking that? I don't even know how to make a car pointer variable, bro. 12 months, and I still don't know how to do it. Ah. Bro, are you Russian? Привет, comrade. Нет, I am not Russian. You live in Britain, you should know all about colonizing. I am British, yes, but I was not born here. No, I'm Romanian. Guys, what the hell is going on, bro? Let's maybe remove this thing. It might work. Yeah, it works. Okay. But then I have to pass it in as a reference. That's better. Okay, and let's wait a little bit as well. So std this thread sleep for what is it? Really? Okay. So for some reason my while loop is not working. Pourquoi, mon ami? Pourquoi? The value returned. Okay, whatever. It seems like we're going to do some debugging. Bro, just put the quotes. Okay. Debug 2. Should it be car, not car star, since you're defining the length? You're making an array of pointers. What? I'm making an array of pointers? Bro, I'm so silly. Silly boy, yes. Bro, are you immigrant? Yes, I am immigrant. I am illegal immigrant. Came here by banana boat, my friend. How could you tell? I'm finally done with C++. I made the program my teacher wanted. That's sick, original. Tell me what the hell is going on? What was the program? Alex, drop it. This is why we don't want kids in the stream, man. Bro, I'm just gonna mute myself. I can't lie. Look, when you grow older, you can't really be asking the same question so many times because you're annoying people. I get you're like prepubescent right now, but you'll learn soon. Connect the socket. Socket address length. What does it return? Okay. Don't pass client buffers. The reference also, you probably need to initialize address. Address with something. But I didn't do that before. What would the address possibly be? What is it? I don't know. How do I get the address? Address of what? My local machine. 192.168.1.1. Connect, write, read. Write versus send C++. Write is equivalent to send with no flags. Write is the simple version. So it's like send versus receive. Same thing, it's just one's more advanced. We'll do send. I'll keep it like that. He wanted implementation of Dijkstra's algorithm, which is hard without classes since you need a priority queue. Bro, what you're doing in your class sounds like fun. Can I be in your class, please, original? I bet my college teachers haven't even heard what Dijkstra's algorithm is. That's how shit they are. You probably need to initialize the address, but what? What can I possibly initialize it with? -1. We're actually failing. That's why it's not going any further. It's failing. Okay, let's find out why is connect returning -1. So we've got error not to indicate the error. Let's figure out what that is. The number of last error. Okay. Error no. error.h. How do I get the most recent error? So it because I got no, yeah, but what's the address? You was up 300k trading, now you got to lock in on C++ to pay off 100k of debt. Yo, who is this guy? Let's stalk real quick. We got hidden Elon Musk here. Hi Nick. Welcome, brother. What, you want to get into quantitative trading? Gonna have to Google that. Oh, come on, man. Hi, you doing quant? I mean, it's the only thing C++ would be good for. Okay. Bob Ross, you just wanna see me fail, don't you? You just wanna see me suffer. I'm gonna have to debug this all by myself like a big boy. Right? How to get most recent error in error no h. The return value is -1, mate. That does not help at all. What address to put in? What address to put in sock adder? The target IP address. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do that. Is there a... Bro, what's the end goal of C++? I'm just learning for fun, bro. Hobbyist. I want to build some high performance software. That would be pretty cool. You recommended just copying the example from bind to man page, then running the debugger. Okay. Yeah, but there's a bunch of waffle here, like error. They're doing error hunting, which is for nerds. We don't do that around here. And also, why the hell are we doing string copies? What? Am I in college? No, not yet. Not yet, bro. I'm gonna start university this September. Software engineering. Soccer on. I don't get what bind has to do with any of this. Did I forget bind? No, bind's only on the server. Socket connect right. What could I be possibly missing? Socket, connect, right. Send you the CPP code I wrote since it'll be fun with some judgment as I've never wrote CPP before. I'll check it out. I think you could skip uni if you study like this. Nah, bro, it's gonna take me two times longer to study what's in uni by myself. It's your first time writing C++. Bro, you're writing C++ and you included STDIO, CSTDIO. Bro, you're just CFIing the damn C++. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? We have... You're doing a type there for an unsigned int, but we have that. It's size T. Bobros, don't gang up. Bobros, you're supposed to be on my side. What's the goal in your life? God damn. Philosophical air question. I don't know, man. You know what? You know what I do know? I want to have at least 12 kids. I want to find me a lovely woman to have 12 children with. And I'm going to make them all nerds. You should likely download it because without syntax highlighting is hard. No, it's fine. I like looking at it like this. Oh, 200 lines. Yo, we're going to watch this later. I didn't realize it was 200 lines. I never saw you, bro, but I love your energy. Good job. Thank you, Rush Blank. Very kind of you. Yeah, I'm currently struggling very hard with with this problem. And this guy Bob Ross in the chat, he's not helping. He's just, I bet he's sitting there on the other side of the screen just laughing at me. Failing. Watching me fail all this time. Use printf. Bro, what's the point of using C++ if you're going to do printf? You got a popular address, you don't know how. Yeah, sure. You don't know how. I'm being genuine about the 12 children. I would love to have many children. I don't think I'll find a woman like that though. Obviously, I'm speaking in the scenario that I am financially stable. Not if I'm a bum living off my parents. You would have learned with you, but looks like you're already a bit ahead. My friend, Bike Quest, you should learn about the word LARPing. It is what is happening in my streams pretty often. We love self-degradation. It's not a string, I can tell you that. Well, thanks, Mr. Sherlock. I think I figured that one out already. Man, all of these tutorials, they're using _in, which I'm not doing that. Server. Ooh. Let me yoink that code, please. Please. Thanks. I shall communize your code, mate. I might have found it. I clearly didn't. There's 3 errors. I know why. It's because he's using soak underscore in and I'm using soak and underscore. Soak address, no underscore. Okay, that's gonna be a simple fix. I think I could actually just go like that. Oh no, but it's different types. Okay. We'll do this. Hold up, that's not right. That's not right. Let's see what the error is. Port. Let's do port. I know what port to do. My favorite port number. And you know what? I'm going to be extra. We're going to use macros. Define port. Right. Bro. Did I mess up? Okay, I still got an error. H tons was not declared. I'll declare your dad, mate. This types. Where is H tons? Actually, man H tons. It's in arpa inet.h. H tons converts unsigned short to bytes. Cool, bro. So arpa / inet.h. arpa / inet.h. Ow. You prefer Rust type naming scheme? Bro, you're actually a traitor. Maybe remove the error handling. I don't have error handling. We are severely stuck right now. Socket address. I'm severely stuck. Steam game brr. Int is descriptors as I32. I don't like having numbers in the data type. Like what the hell? It's saying Rust. SA data I guess would be localhost. But it needs to convert it to bytes or whatever. What was it? Okay. Nah. Programming is dead. NVIDIA founder. Bro, the NVIDIA founder is buns. Who's gonna value his ass opinion? One thing I liked about CPP was reference because it's just easier to read than pointers. Wait, C doesn't have C doesn't have references. What? How do you not have pointers, bro? How do you not have references? Nah. You've never used reference. References are so goated, man. I mean, references literally save memory. Instead of copying. The problem is this is a C, Not C++. Nah. No. Client. Man. It seems like we have to do in. Like, there's no avoiding it. Sorry? Bro. Okay. Let's yoink this. Yeah? You still give me errors? So I gave you a header file and you still give me errors. It's mad. So you don't get references and pointers. You're not wasting memory, okay. Fair enough. Bruh. Hello, Pretzel. What's up, Mr. Pete? We are making a server. A little server. Yeah, hold up. Let me read my comments. Bro, don't pay for Vegas Pro subscription. Just crack it. Ah, it's already paid for. Too late. This guy, he used to go to my school. Alright. Hey, can we be friends? I'm learning cybersecurity, but I kind of know some basic C++ that I still hate to use because of the syntax, but I would recommend you to watch Harvard CS 50 Introduction to Computer Science and then watch its other course of C, which is almost similar to, other than OOP. Hey, can we be friends? Certainly, brother. A very beautiful way of starting a friendship, isn't it? He's so straight up with it. You've started CPP with channel. Me too, bro. Can I be your bestie? No, you cannot, Bob, because you are ignoring me on Discord. You are ignoring my messages. What a moment. What a save. What a save. Wholesome code game moment. No matching function for call to bind. I severely doubt that. It's been working the entire day. You know what's really bad about Vim? It literally unindents for me. Right? STD, boom. Okay, he's not doing it now. Okay, normally when I write STD, whatever, yeah, it just did it there. Why is it doing that? It just pushed the indentation back. So annoying. Okay. That's all good. We'll go to the client. Bob did not ignore. You put thumbs up. Bob is beautiful. Okay. We've got to do some more research then. Server chat.
Maintain the listening, and then we've got the
The thing is, I'm gonna have to rewrite the entire code because everyone in the world is using sockadress_in, and the man page just says just use sockadress. So bro, how does a vote have this thing has 100 votes, the poll? I've never seen that many votes in one poll before. Wow, that's bright. I didn't realize how bright the screen was. Guys, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna fix this in my own time. Bro, can you see 6-7 with the 6-7 gesture? No. Before I go, I wanna let's look at Original's code, my moderator. Let's see his beautiful code for his assignment at college. So, node edge, node. Okay. So I don't know why you did that. You defined it and then you implemented it there. You could have just done it on the same line. Right, mini heap, delete map, mini heap. So I don't know I don't know how to implement Dijkstra's algorithm. I have no clue. So I'm just kind of LARPing right now. Sift up, as long as it's lower with parents. Okay. Right, you got the ternary operator. I'm liking that. Dijkstra's. See there. Ooh. I would not recommend seeding like this. I'd recommend you seed with a random device. Or even process ID. But yeah, I've got nothing else to say. It looks good. If it works, it works. Good job. Good job, Original. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, people. Okay. Camera just went away. Yeah, that's going to be the end for this stream. Gabe, can you review my code? You didn't send me your code, bruv. I could if you send it. Bob, you're better than me. I don't know why you want me to review your code. I won't add any value to your code. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you everyone for watching. That's it. Why are you wondering for getting 100 votes? Donald Trump got 77 million. Okay, buddy. I'm actually a LARPer. Okay, Bob Ross. I think we all are. But anyways, thank you guys for coming to the beautiful stream. Stop shaking. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to be coming back. Another C++ stream at 6 p.m. UK time. Hopefully we're going to be continuing this project, this chat server multiplayer. I'm going to do some mining off camera if you get my gist, you know what I mean? Going to do some mining off camera, and tomorrow we're going to actually continue with making the paint game public. Going to make it multiplayer, so hopefully see you all guys then. Make sure you join the Discord server, link in the description. And that's it, plugs are over. See you tomorrow. Peace. Good night, Alex. Good night, Kiss. No, not on YouTube, at least.